My name is Andrew Jorge, and the artist that I did for the Black History Month project is MicheL Jackson. I am part of iMusic Period 4, and the title of this presentation is MicheL Jackson's Life.
MicheL Jackson, also known as the King of Pop, was an American singer and songwriter. He made many songs that are still loved and played to this day, such as Rock With You and Thriller. Thriller, one of his most popular songs, was able to get 8 Grammys and over 40 million copies sold.
What IB profile does MicheL Jackson represent? I think MicheL Jackson was a risk taker because he was making music in a genre that was not very known and not very popular at that time. When he was able to create music in this genre, people with all different tastes of music listened and loved his music. I believe this was a very big risk for him to take, especially knowing that he hasn't been making music for a very long time. He hasn't been in the scene of music for a very long time after growing up from his child form. So I definitely think that MicheL Jackson is a risk taker. MicheL had many interesting points in his career, but let's go through the ones that had the biggest impact on his image. One of his earliest achievements was being in the Jackson 5, which was a big hit. Jackson, being the main singer of the group, attracted a lot of attention, and on the 11th of March 1969, they were signed to Motown Records. He was still young at this time, meaning he had a lot more of his career ahead of him. Following his early career as a child, people were following Jackson's career with great interest. He then exploded back into the music scene in 1979 with his first solo album, Off the Wall. This album sold over 20 million copies and went platinum 9 times. Also, in the year of 1993, he also received a Grammy Legend Award. Only 15 people have been given this award till this day. MicheL Jackson had many struggles in his life. His eccentric, secluded lifestyle grew increasingly controversial in the early 1990s. His reputation was seriously damaged in 1993 when he was accused of child molestation by a 13-year-old boy he has befriended. A civil suit was settled out in court, and in 1994, Jackson secretly married Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Elvis Presley. But their marriage lasted less than 2 years. Shortly thereafter, Jackson married again. This marriage included producing children, though it too ended in divorce. When he remained While he remained an international celebrity, his image in the United States was slow to recover, and had suffered even more in November 2003 when he was arrested and charged with child molestation. After a 14-week trial that became something of a media circus, Jackson was acquitted in 2005. In the wake of these events, Jackson suffered through a financial collapse that resulted in the sale of many of his considerable assets, including and ultimately his lavish Neverland ranch. Some of MicheL Jackson's biggest hits include Billie Jean, Beat It, Rock With You, Smooth Criminal, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, The Way You Make Me Feel, Wanna Be Starting Something, Earth Song, Bad, Thriller, and many, many more. Death, even though his was a very sad one, he was preparing for a series of high-profile concerts he hoped he would spark a comeback when he died suddenly of cardiac arrest on June 25, 2009, prompting a widespread outpouring of grief from his fans that culminated in a memorial celebration of his life and legacy on July 7th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, featuring tributes by friends and luminaries such as Stevie Wonder, Berry Gordy Jr., Brooke Shields, and Al Sharpton. In August 2009, the coroner ruled Jackson's death a homicide, that the cause of lethal combination of sedatives and propofol and anesthetic. In November 2011, Jackson's personal physician was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. And that was my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.